Hello, Catherine. How are you? Hello, everyone.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome, everybody, to this great presentation that we have today for everybody who is actually listening to us. I know that right now it's kind of early in the morning, mountain time, and it's getting there close to lunchtime during the central time. But we're here to present a great platform for students. They're going to enjoy it every single minute of it. So beware because you're going to be engaged during the whole presentation. But the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to present everybody. My name is Catherine. I'm from Global Intelligence Services. And with me, I have the CEO of Zoombers Schools, which is Juan Carlos. Hi, Juan Carlos.
Hello, Catherine. I'm very happy to be
How
here
are
with
you
you
today?
today.
Oh,
Very,
thank
very
you.
happy to be. And you?
Super, super excited about Zoombers and everything that we're going to be presenting for our kids and for schools, math here. And also with us, I have Pam. How are you, Pam?
Hi, Catherine. I'm very grateful to be here. I'm very happy to be able to talk to everyone in here who is interested in the same goals as we do for improving the education and the math experience in general. So, thank you, Catherine, for this space. And well, we're ready to start.
So let me tell you, one of the first things that I'm going to say, it's I am a mother and I have kids. And I can tell you the first time I saw Sombers, I fell in love with it. It's a great platform. And what is it about? So Juan Carlos, can you give us a little bit of what Somber is about?
Yes, of course. Well, the very first thing that Sombers is a way to change the perspective around math. Many people feel it like it's like their worst nightmare in many moments. It's like that kind of topic that you have to avoid during your life because you don't have to find it again. But but well, it can be completely different. Math can be something fun, can be something engaging, but most of all, it can be something that everybody can understand. And that is the idea. So we have to change it, and we can do it through educational video games that will help everybody to feel much more engaged, to feel a lot of more interaction, and to actually start enjoying how they learn. Because if we manage to get people to enjoy while they are learning, we will not only promote their curiosity, we will be able to get them all the information that they are receiving and all these different topics that they are learning. They will retain them much more into their mind. They will be able to apply them to their real life. And it's a completely different scenario what we are doing in Zoomers thanks to that. And we are also doing it through educational video games, through artificial intelligence to also understand the specific needs that every student needs, because different students have different needs and different skills and different abilities. And that's the idea. We have to promote the learning in every one of them, know what do they need in order to improve their performance, and at the same time, do, as we say, everything in a fun and engaging way so we can actually get a better experience. And I will also want Pamela to let us know a little bit more about all of this. And we can also start showing a little bit of what we are doing. So, in just one moment.
Yes,
Okay.
and this is really exciting. Tell us, Pam, what is Sombers about?
Okay, well, Zoombers, you must know that it is a very professional tool for teachers and schools. We are very proud to talk about it because today there have been several children and teachers that are having a blast in their math classroom. We have already over 315 games, so they are mini games. We are about to take a little peek uh, of some of them. Uh, for kids, you must know that the interaction is very, very special. They are very engaged. They are really happy. It's completely different than the traditional class, and they are very excited to to know that they are improving in mental calculation and in reasoning and the logic abilities that they are going to have. As you can see on the screen, we are taking a look to some examples of the video games. For them, it's quite interesting because it's very different from the traditional homework. For example, they have several environments under the water, on the space, with volcanoes. For them, it's very special. We have designed every click that the kids are having is defined by their ability to learn maths. We are knowing in the algorithm, the very special algorithm that we design, that the way that they are learning, and we are helping them making the recommendations, and they are helping, well, they are improving. For example, in different subjects, we have 8 big subjects from math. Everything is about math, mental calculation, adding and subtracting, for example, fractions, geometry. We have everything divided in these 8 big words of math, so they can improve in each one of them. You can see that they also have experience creating their avatars. They have superpowers. Everything is very focused on the learning experience. Don't be confused. They are having a blast, of course, but they are really improving their mental skills. And suddenly, they in math class are improving a lot. So parents and teachers have told us what amazing results they have already, because they are uh, really motivated. It's quite different from a traditional class, but it's very good complement for them, because they are, as you can see here, learning even the basics about economy. For example, in here you are watching the avatars. They can dress their avatar as they as they want. They are
Yes,
very
it's so
happy.
cute. This is
They have
so cute.
several, yeah, they have already several options. Don't worry, parents, you're not paying anything extra for this. They earn their coins and their gems, so they can go to the store in here in Stumber. So they start to analyze, well, I earned my gems after passing so many levels, so what am I doing now? Am I going to buy some superpowers because I want to eliminate time? We know each superpower is helping them with the struggles of every day. For example, we know that some are very hard. Well, they get stressed if they are against the time, or some of them are like stressed if they are confused about several options. It all depends on what they are needing, and they have the option to decide, well, I'm going to buy a new superpower or a new costume for my avatar. So they start analyzing, as we do every day, Catherine, every day we go to the supermarket and we need to decide. I
Use
have
your
10
money.
days. How am I going to use this money that I have already learned because I was making my homework? So it's amazing for them because they keep motivated every time, and they start exactly make these kind of decisions. And something very special we really want you to know is that they are able to challenge their friends. As you can see on screen right now, well, human nature is a little competitive somehow, so we make it also in Zumbers. They are able to challenge friends or even the teachers. So teachers, you are all involved in this experience. As you can see, we can make tournaments with this kind of dynamics. It's 100% mental calculation. So they are shooting operations and they are answering as they are defending themselves. And well, the tournament, it has been quite an amazing experience for them in into the school or against the international community of Zumbers. It's quite amazing because they compete with everyone. All the Zumbers schools around the world are in this international tournament, and we need to decide the finals, and just like a football tournament, but it's all about mental calculation. So it's quite an interesting experience for them. They are really excited. We have been amazed about the reactions because in the classroom or in their homes, because, well, past 2 years have been quite different, but it works perfectly in both ways. So, okay, they are
So right now
participating. Yeah.
they can actually participate in the tournament even if they're in a classroom or their home.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, it's
awesome.
completely, yeah, that has been so helpful for the schools because, for example, when they were in their homes, it was quite easy for them to participate. The parents were there watching all the experience and the teachers moderating. But now that everyone is on the schools again, well, it's very easy too because they are making a huge dynamic in the classroom, and they are feeling, well, really it's like recess. They are happy playing with their friends, but the teachers are really happy too, and the parents even better because they are watching the improvement in their mental calculation. So it's quite amazing for them because they change completely the experience about math class. And most important of all, they are also having really improve in their grades and in their logic process. Okay.
Because math is part of our everyday life. You need math for everything, right? So I have a couple of questions, and maybe you guys can help me understand this a little bit better. So we
Sure.
have the mini games. How do you guys develop Sombers? Maybe Juan Carlos can help me with this. Why Sombers is so important with the education?
Well, it's a very, very good question. We have two different things when we are developing the games. The first one is that we analyze all the curriculum and all the different needs for the students, and we are taking from 5 to 13 years old, and even a little bit more because we know that all these kind of math basics and problems go further beyond. And we have seen even some kids of 80 years old still wanting to play Zumbers and being useful for them. And I can say that with that analysis from the curriculum, we start to work around what way we can do it in a fun way and how can we help the students understand the topic. And this is where I want to say that all the contents in Zoomverse have two different main focuses. In this case is one, that math can be understood by everyone and it's something that it can be rationalized. What I
Mhm.
mean by this is that we know that there are a lot of different methodologies that what they try to do is to mechanize everything. And they don't stop for the students to help them understand what they are doing. They are only repeating again and again different exercises. One thing is to have some practice, and that's something great, and that's something that can be very helpful. But we always try to seek that way to help the students understand what they are doing with the different topics and what do they need in order to actually start playing with the numbers, start integrating all these different things in their daily life. And on the other part, the other focus that we have always in the content that we make in Zoomers is that learning is fun. There are a lot of also different things that what they do is that they completely separate those concepts. Like if you alienate the fun from the learning, then you start to make the kids like thinking, oh, I have the homework, I have to do the boring part before I can actually enjoy. And that's terrible because learning is a great journey that can help you have a lot of different good things and can be very fun. And that's always the concept that we have behind the games in Zumbers. All our different contents have some learning topic, have something that will help them understand better the different things. And that's what we want because if we make it fun, as we were saying also at the beginning, they will get much more engaged and they will want to keep on learning. And that's a little bit about the basis of how we are doing the games. And it also brings me to another very important part. And it's that we know that giving a tool that it's engaging for the students is not enough. We also need to give something for the teachers that is really useful for them. And
You
there,
actually read my mind. That was going to be my next question to you about the teachers part. So you just read my mind.
okay, that's very, very good. And yes, exactly, that's the idea. We have to give something very, very useful for the teachers that actually they can rely on, knowing that it's a tool that they can use and that they will have no problem with it, that they can know that it is ready to, like a plugin. You just put it on and you can start working in it without having to do anything special around it, because the same platform will help them guide through the process, but at the same time to allow them to know that they can get as deep and as personalized all the learning that they want, because they have all the control around the topics that their students will have, and it's very, very easy to use it. Pamela, also, do you have something to add around the teachers?
Yes, for all the teachers, don't worry. We understand you. We know you're really busy. We know that you have tons of works, so we know how do you need to a tool to be, because it has been overwhelming after these 2 years. We know that you have learned so many new platforms that you didn't even imagine before. So we are here for you. You are not alone. The platform is really easy, as Juan Carlos was just saying. For you, it's gonna be so quick or so easy to manage, and so little as you can may need. So, for example, if you want to make something for each student, because we know that you need to personalize stuff for your students, you can do it very easily, very fast. As you can see here, the homework assignment is only drag and drop, quite fast for you. But we understand. You need to know that every button in here has been asked for a teacher like you. They have asked us, okay, I need really this tool, I need this progress, I need the ranking, I will really need a very quick and personalized homework, easy for me to make a follow up. I need material when I have meeting with a parent, but I also know I also need tools for managing the complete group. So we got you. You are not alone, as you can see in the bottom right. You also have a little bubble, so where you can have you can write us any doubt, and our support team is going to be very happy to be helping you if you have anything in the process. But well, this is completely designed for you. As we were telling before, the experience is special for the kids, but it's also very special for the teachers, because you, as you can see, you can make the follow up from each of the skills. You can analyze the competition from your students and the students of the same grade in other parts of the world. You can, well, it will be a very interesting conversation if we detail every tool that we have for you. But you have grades, you have everything covered. And the other very interesting part is that we also have tutorials in English, specialized for you. We also have in YouTube, we have the students guide and the teachers guide. We know that you also have different ways to approach your kids, so you have the options in here. You can manage all the information, you can change the language. There are some schools that they are bilingual, so you also have that option in there. You can make them play as free or as controlled as you may need. So the thing is that we have you covered. You are going to make your work really faster and easier than before with this platform. It's very easy to use. You don't need to study a lot. But we have so many teachers that have thanked us for the usability, and they don't really think they don't. It doesn't take time for you. It only give you better results with your kids. Mhm. Okay.
So the teachers can actually manage what the students are doing. They can see what the
Yes.
students are doing, and if somebody falls behind, maybe give them a little bit more training or a little bit more by adding some games. Or if somebody's going faster, they can give them a little bit more on the other side, right?
Yes, without
That's
stressing the kids. That's a very important thing, but because usually the kids are like, "Oh, I'm a little behind," or "No, I'm really bored," but they don't really know why the class might be very easy for them. So we help them both, and the teachers have the complete control over that. So yeah, yeah. It's very useful for them,
that is
and
yeah.
yeah.
That is actually
Mhm.
awesome because as you know, not all the kids learn the same way and at the same
Mhm.
pace. And it's great that we are able, that you guys are able to provide this. And I know that you had teachers actually providing all the information to set up Zoombers, how that worked and behind Zoombers. What's the feedback from the teachers that you have?
Juan
I know
Carlos, you
there's a
want to
little bit
share a
of delay.
couple or yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah, something that you can share about like the feedback of the teachers, like what did they say about it? What did they actually feel that Zumbers help with?
they actually love it. They love the interaction that they have with Sombers. They get so engaged also during the classes, during also playing the games, also interacting. We even have a Sombers tournament for the teachers, and they were like kids in that moment because they were very, very happy around it and they enjoy it a lot. They have said a lot of different things. They have loved how they see reflected what they are seeing in class in the different games. And we have some very special like very special stories around what has happened with some teachers. Like for example, there was one that was against the use of Zumbers at the beginning. She was someone that didn't wanted to think about using games because the idea of using games was like something bad.
Mhm.
And
Hmm.
turns out that she became one of the most like pro Zumbers in the school because she started to use it. She started to see how their students change and how they
Mhm.
started to enjoy math and understand math. And very specifically, every time that she let their students go to recess and to play to the playground, she was like, okay, before you go to the playground, I ask you one question, one math question. If you answer it right, then you go to the playground and that's it. And the kids have to make this line in order to start answering the question. She changed that dynamic in order to do it with, okay, you play this level of Zumbers and then you can go to the playground. And what happened? Students started to get back into the line because they wanted to play again. They didn't wanted to go to the playground. They wanted to play against Zumbers. And she was like, but
What's
you don't want to go out? No, 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 I want to play again. And it was like, okay, well, that's like thinking, okay, I want to keep on learning math. And that's something that you usually don't see in any other methodologies
No,
or
usually
tools.
we're fighting with the kids, like sit down and do your homework, and it's so boring. I'm looking down. Now everything is technology, and it's something that they actually can relate to because they play games. But at the same time, and I know that Sumber is built on the feedback of teachers, and also you guys had teachers as resources to build Zumbers, right?
Yeah, exactly. And as you mentioned, the all the different opinions, suggestions, and all the different things that the teachers are telling us is something that we take into account in order to improve the platform. And we are making the different games and we are making all the different interactions based on what they are asking us to do. Because we know that it has to be like the best tool in order for them to be useful. So we are very interested in what do they really need and how to do it right. So we are very focused on that customer success and customer attention and all the experience that they have and all their feedback is very, very useful for us. And since we are the ones that are developing everything, then we can apply it directly
Mhm.
to the platform.
You can change it anytime. And I have one last question, because I know everybody's really busy. How do you apply Sombers to the special education of today? Because I know you know that the special ed kids are growing. They need a
Mhm.
little bit more support. And how would you um, say that Sombers can help them?
Well, there are many ways that they can help them, and we actually have worked with kids with different needs, and as you say, with special education. And since Zoomers is a tool that can be personalized, then it's something that it actually can adapt to the needs of each one of them. In some cases, there are going to be some kids that need a little bit more support around some kind of topic, and then they can have some, for example, special power ups to help them overcome those kind of troubles. On other hand, maybe they are struggling with a specific topic that they are lagging from behind. Like, okay, it's like as we know, it's a snowball, no? It's like a small, yeah, a small coke flake, and it
You don't
starts to
know
go
one
and
thing,
go.
you can't go to the other.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And that's also something that Zumbers help you understand. Where is the root of the problem? Where is the root of their lack of knowledge? Because maybe you can be trying to reinforce the topic that he's struggling with, but their knowledge lacking is behind. So we need to actually reinforce before and later get back to the actual topic. And that is something that
Mhm.
Zumbers also helps you with, not only about knowing what is happening with them, but also to do it in an automatic way to help them give that kind of content
Okay.
so they can improve their knowledge. And that it's completely personalized, so it can be very well applied to all these different kind of needs for the special education.
Well, and the progress
And just as
reports,
you said,
because yeah, yeah, yeah. The all that Juan Carlos was just saying, it's very important, but the teachers also have the tools to show it in a graphic, to know, to make the follow up of each interaction. So they are very complete. It's like a photography of the skills that the kids are developing. Yeah. Mhm.
yeah, maybe the teacher thinks that the a student need a little bit of more support on division, but maybe it wasn't the division, maybe it was the sum, or maybe the subtraction, and that can help with the report that you're mentioning, Pam. First of all, thank you so much for this time, and I want to remind everybody that Zumba is available in New Mexico through the Department of Education. We are an approved vendor. And in the Houston Independent School District, we are available as well, and you can contact us. The information is running right here, right now. As you said, we can actually do free trials, so just contact us. It's going to be available starting already yesterday. And if you have any questions, feel free to write to us at any time. Zumbers are mini games that you can play, the students can play along with their the classroom, and the teachers actually participate in tournaments, just like Juan Carlos and Pam said, and it's really engaging. We can actually do tournaments not only between international communities, but let's say you have a couple we can make tournaments during those schools too, and in between the same classrooms, you can invite, there you go, you can invite your friends to play, and they will be at the same level as you are. So if you have more information, if you need more information, just feel free to write to us. The information is info@us-gis.com or 609-635-6565. And just closing, anything you guys wanted to add really quick?
Yeah, that's welcome to the Zumbers experience. We will be very happy to work with you. You will be also very happy to see all the results with your kids, with your students. You will be also amazed of the results in the international tournaments and in the also local tournaments. We have been amazed by those kind of results with the students. It's incredible to see how they get engaged with mental math and different operations and how fast and how good they become playing everything and learning that. So start a free trial. We will be very happy to work with you. And thank you, Catherine, also for this space and time and all this time to be here with you.
Thank you both. Thank you, Juan Carlos. Thank you, Pam. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to contact us. Our information is info@us-gis.com, or you can call us at 609-635-6565 for your free trial. And again, thank you so much. I hope you have a great day and see you soon.
Thank you, Catherine.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Don't miss this opportunity. You're going to enjoy it.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you all. Bye.